50 years of chiefdom, 50 years of memories.
C'était une forêt difficile.
The story the chief of the village is telling goes back to the years beginning from 1939-1940, a fruitful period in Fugu with record rice production levels and an almost miraculous fishing bounty. Then came the end of the golden age, starting from the 1970s with the great drought of the Sahel.
Ils avaient commencé à avoir des problèmes d'embrun. Là où ils cultivaient, ils ne pouvaient plus cultiver parce que c'était salé. Il y avait le vent de sable.
Salt is the #1 enemy of rice growers, fishermen, tree farmers, and even housewives. All along the Bao Bolong, a river between Senegal and Gambia, which is more than 100 kilometers long, the Gambian banks are protected by the Ramsar Convention concerning humid zones, whilst on the Senegalian side of the river, men and nature suffer from the effects of soil salinity.
Gannaaw boo xamee ne nag loolu am na diggante moo fii ñuy commencé reboiser bii.
ñun jigéen ñi sax ñoo ci gënoon a sonn ndax xam nga góor ñi daanaka tooguñ bu dee saabu bi fu ne nii booy fóot da nga fóotee ñetti saabu ndax ndox mi du xëpp xam nga kii bi dafa sax xorom léegi bu ko buubee si biir yére la koy def soo ko fóot du xëpp suñ la joxee benn saabu nga jënd ñaar saabu teg ci.
Even if this salt makes lands unfit for agriculture, the farmers find some virtue in it.
léegi boo fekkee am nga jur biir bi miti nga coppati ci tuuti def ci ndox jox ko mu naan bu fekkee nit la.
The salt only needs to be spread around the concessions and on the bundles of firewood to keep away snakes and termites. Climate change is responsible for this rise of soil salinity. That is a conviction of Ibrahima Sarr.
C'est vers les années 70, avec la sécheresse, avec l'augmentation de la population, que plus les feux de brousse et tout ça là, que la forêt a été dévastée. Il n'y avait plus rien, tout était vide, nu, il ne pleuvait plus. Bon, la nappe phréatique a disparu. Donc, bon, il paraît que aussi, autant, au niveau de la Gambie, ils ont fait des barrages. C'est lorsqu'ils ont commencé à faire les barrages que le taux de salinité a augmenté au niveau du Bao Bolong.
To chase away the salt, get the land back for cultivation, build a green barrier against violent winds, and make a little bit of money, the inhabitants of Fugu transformed the two river banks of the Bao Bolong into an impressive eucalyptus forest. Everything started in 2000 with the Citizenship Holidays, a program initiated by the Senegalese Minister for Youth, encouraging pupils on holiday to spend their spare time in collective interest works, including reforestation. At the start, it wasn't easy. The mortality rate of trees reached as high as 30%. But the farmers found a trick. They do not take the plastic sheaths off the plants, but only cut out their bottom.
ñu ngi leen di xamal ne loolu moom biñ ci xamee ne jàpp nañ ci boobu ba léegi yàlla def na biñ defee ñaari at yu njëkk yi sax amoon nañu jafe-jafe tuuti ndax ci misaal bu nekkee ne sampoon nga téeméer.
This discovery shakes some certainties in terms of reforestation.
À l'école, on nous a appris qu'il faut planter il faut pas planter avec des gaines. Mais ça, c'est résolu au niveau de Firgui, au niveau du long du Bao Bolong. Parce que l'expérience nous a montré que si on plante au niveau du Bao Bolong, il ne faut pas enlever la gaine. Il faut juste couper le bas.
And it is working. Today, the green fever is rising in Fugu. Near the individual lots, which represent 80% of the planted areas, there are collective plantations. Even the primary school has its own plantation of eucalyptus. Alion Ndem is in charge of the youth in Fugu. Its plantation is 3 acres wide. He earned 85,000 sefa, selling some ster. But as far as he is concerned, the greatest changes that happened is that, thankfully, the fight against soil salinity is elsewhere.
Mosquée bee ngay gis defe naa à peu près 4 millions wala 5 millions jógee na fii mosquée boobu ci lañ ko.
The man also explains that some wild animals came back: hyenas, warthogs, guinea fowls, etc. The local population and the technical services agree to attributing this success to the support given by the Departmental Service of Water and Forest of Niro in terms of education, equipment and organization, and also the support given by diverse projects, including the PRODEFI, financed by the Japanese corporation JICA. But there is a new challenge facing these truly committed local populations. Salt is rising again and the trees are starting to die. Alion Indem, Oloi Indeye, and the others consider it imperative to slow down the mortality, to have a better watch of the forest, and to maintain the vegetation as it is, since it is not possible to increase it. The cleaning out of the Bao Bolong is also on the agenda. It could bring about an opportunity to boost rice production by building water walls to contain the salty water.
Nga xam ne ndoxu taw bi lu taw rek day des fii suñu ko defee à peu près 200 xorom bi doole ji dina jeex boo demee 300 xorom bi day jeex études yooyu daal ci lañ ñëwoon doon wax ak ñoom.
Who can doubt the determination of the local population of Fugu in taking up such a challenge, and whether or not they can meet it?